Calling all Lightworkers. You are needed now. Dancing Dolphin Diana. January 12, 2021. Urgent. Calling all Lightworkers. You are needed now. Dearest Lightworkers. Hello. This is Dancing Dolphin. Please indulge me with 10 minutes of your time. It is vital to our joint mission as Lightworkers on Gaia now. I had an extremely vivid dream last week, and it shook me to my core. I feel the need to share it with you all, to ask for your assistance. This message was not only meant for me. Let me start with a brief description of the dream. Thursday morning, January 7, 2021, Dream Journal. Had this dream right as I was waking up in the morning, so very fresh. It was like watching a movie. I was in a tropical place similar to Florida. I wasn't living there, but I came to visit, because I knew they needed help. A very big storm was coming, a massive storm. I saw a street in this neighborhood which curved around a small lake, or pond, and there were medium-sized homes all around the small lake. I feel like I had given the residents instructions on how to weather the storm, don't remember what I said to them now. Then the storm hit, and the winds were terrible. I was in the front yard of one of the homes, and I saw branches flying. We went inside. Then everything went wild. There was a spiral staircase in that home that twisted like a corkscrew, and went down into the ground. The home was blown off its foundation, and it was just being twisted, and crunched. There was a man with me who was a meteorologist, and he was measuring the wind from inside the walls. The walls went backwards, and forwards with the winds. We were leaning against that walls for some reason, and flowed back and forth with them. Jump, I was outside in the backyard, because I saw a small boy outside, and was trying to save him from flying tree branches. The storm must have been a hurricane, because we started seeing tornadoes, and we knew that the big storm could spawn them. I still was outside at that point, after helping the boy, and I was talking to a neighbor lady about the tornadoes. Next thing I know, I'm pummeled into a sandbank by the wind. I saw myself from above, and thought, maybe that's the safest place to be? Then I realized that all the land was really sand, and it was sinking. All the homes had been built on sand, and they were being twisted, and pushed down into the ground. The ground cracked open, and swallowed them. Suddenly, I was in a home on the opposite side of the street. This home was built on solid land. It was dark outside, but somehow we could see the cracks in the earth, and partial pieces of the houses from far below. It was cold, dark, and raining. Then, it got really, really cold, and we start seeing snow. Our hearts ached for the people buried in those houses. It was horrible. That was the end. Then I woke up, very sad. During the whole thing, I had a terrible feeling, and heard a voice that said, "You came here to save them, you could have saved them." I felt like I was supposed to have saved them, but I failed. Heartbroken. What does this mean? It's 11:33 a.m. and I'm going to go into the living room, and sit quietly, and see if I can get a message about this. Note, I chose to meditate instead of ask for a message. I received some impressions which I will share with you. Sand, shifting sands, not a stable foundation. Reality based on lies is not stable. When disclosure comes, very soon, I feel. Our reality, the structure, will collapse when we all learn the truth of what's been happening right under our noses. People will be very afraid. Be the home built on solid land with a sturdy foundation, and invite others in. They need someone to trust, not follow. They need someone to show them the way to unity. All people are powerful beings. They need to learn, and be shown that they are indeed powerful, and we can work together. Unite. Thank you for your time, dear Lightworkers. This message is one that I personally have heard and felt many, many times. I am a light bearer, and I came here to shine my light. Right? Nothing new. Well, sometimes I forget. Sometimes I get so caught up in my own life that I don't consciously sit and focus on love and blast it out like I should. Sometimes I get lazy. So, this vivid, horrifying dream was a wake-up call for me. And, seeing what's going on in our world right now, I feel disclosure is very, very close. Not only disclosure itself, but I am also an empathic lightworker, like many of you, and I can literally feel the collective. Last night I did consciously focus on love, and I sent it out to every being on Gaia, inside Gaia, our galactic family, and the company of heaven. I also send everyone gratitude for helping us with the Ascension. But when I was finished I had a very hard time getting to sleep, because I could still feel the fear of the collective human race. My body was trembling in fear. I have all my protections in place so I do not absorb their fear. However, this is when I knew for certain that I was meant to share this dream and message, because I need your help. Please join me, and let us work together to bring love, peace, healing, and harmony to our sisters and brothers. Maybe we can save them, maybe not, but we have to try, together. Because when it's over, I want to know that I did my best. I am grateful for all of you. Namaste. Love, light and blessings. Dancing Dolphin Diana.